Hey everybody, if you're watching, I am just working on my live stream, updating my computer and taking care of some things. Seeing if shit's actually working. I did say that out loud. I said the quiet part out loud. I said I was checking to see if shit's actually working. Because you know what? I'm having a little bit of an issue. If I put up a live stream, my chat doesn't open. So, trying to figure out exactly what is going on with my computer that's keeping my chat from opening, because I am not going to reset my computer again. But I had the same problem with my last computer. So, I'm beginning to think I'm missing something as a driver or a setting or something. Hey, Steve.
What's happening?
I'm on live stream.
Florida.
Let me move my phone.
Yeah, the hell.
Oh, Lord. And on top of that, I still had the YouTube issue this morning of my video will not process for 24 hours. Let me show y'all if it still says it.
Hey, wait a minute. You have us on your mic? I'm shutting up.
Yeah. Over here, if you notice, it says processing will begin within 24 hours. I have done this thing of where I talk to creator support and they're telling me that's perfectly normal. It's normal. It's normal. It's normal. It's normal. And I'm like, you know what? I've never seen it before, so I don't see how it's so normal. I don't know. It doesn't seem normal. So anyway, I guess it's just something new that's being done on YouTube. And maybe other people notice it, maybe they don't. But what happens is my live stream doesn't process until tomorrow morning. So that's something new that I have dealing with. And then I caught it today. Oh, I caught it. I was looking at the analytics, and it showed me that I had a certain amount of viewers. And then I refreshed it when I was talking to the lady on the phone, and it showed me that I had less viewers than I had when I was first talking to them. So I had a screenshot of that, and I sent it to the lady. I said, hey, why are you removing viewers off of my videos? And she told me, oh, we're checking to make sure that they're not bots. I said, really? I said, so because you're doing it means that I can't see it, so I don't know for a fact that that's really true. I said, as far as I know, when I did a short video, y'all removed over 100 viewers off of my short video. I said, I got a screenshot of that as well. Trust me, today I ain't the one to play with.
All right, I'll catch y'all next time.
Apparently, you can't say the word steal or muggy because Nightbot will remove it from my live stream. And it's not a word that I set up, so hey, I don't know what other words Nightbot's going to remove, but don't use the words muggy or steal or theft, I guess, because those words will get your comment removed from the chat room. Just saying. Okay, so we're going to take a look at Argus. I'm going to take a look at some fires here that are going on. I want to open this in map viewer. So we'll look at this in map viewer, I guess. Wanted to show you all the fires that are going on over here on the west coast, all the way through Wyoming, Montana, Colorado. So the biggest ones we have in Oregon right now is the Cram Incident Fire. That one was 713, but it's 100% contained, so I don't even know why we're looking at that one.
You want to look at the immigrant fire is by me. That's not the one. There's that one up by Sister. It's the biggest problem right now, the flat fire.
Okay. So it's by, where's Sisters at? I've done forgotten. You're live on camera on the thing, by the way.
Yeah, I hear myself.
That's Flat Incident. I guess I can just look for it, you know.
Above Bend.
Above
North of Bend.
North of Bend? Okay, Bend, Oregon is closer to California, right?
No, it's Central State. Up there, you're in there.
There's Bend, I see it. I found it. But that one says the 0885. The heck?
Yeah, not the Wind Ridge. Over Central Oregon. Left, east of the pink line up there. You see the one with the long tail.
This one?
Up. No, north of that one.
I don't see one up there, Broke.
Yes, you do. It's a big red dot because it's not new in the past 20. There you go. You just had it.
I had it, but it wasn't the right one.
Yes, it said flat fire.
Did?
Yeah. The two red big dots.
Okay, I got it. I got it. I don't know why I was looking for another name, though. Alright, guys, so this one's only 7% contained. How close are you to this one, Broke?
Right there. That one's way away from me. That's where I used to work. That's my home district.
So you live right in this area, huh?
I lived there. I don't now, but I did live there during the summers. And then I went back to the south coast of Oregon. I lived my summers in that area.
So which fire?
I lived on fires, but that's where we went. That's our dispatch center is Redmond, Oregon.
So which fires are closest to you?
The one that's a problem for me is the immigrant fire. Now, that's the one that everybody's worried about right now, the flat incident.
This is this one right here.
Yeah, and
that
now,
says immigrant.
Okay.
Why does it say immigrant there and then it says Sand Creek wildfire?
Well, because you clicked on the wrong one. Go up a little bit, right there, right where your cursor's at. No, not that one. Or is it that one? Which one's that one?
Crystal incident.
You want the one that's to the east of that, southeast.
That says, if you look at this right here, it says immigrant, and then I click the red dot and it says Sand Creek.
I don't know why. All the yellow ones are new. You can switch to watch duty, which is just, it doesn't show the whole U.S., but it
Right.
shows the West.
Poison incident? That's a name for a fire. And it's not contained at all.
Look at that. All those yellow ones are from yesterday's lightning.
Oh, jeez.
We set
Hang on, let me go to that other one. Holy jeez.
And the other one they're worried about in California is the Dillon incident. It's going to be red because it's born the day old. But like I said, watch duty is probably your best bet.
Yeah. And all these little ones here? The ones that got the bells?
On an area, it gives you all their names.
Okay, so what are the ones with the bells on them that are crossed out?
Those are already taken care of. They're just in the list.
They're
just here because they were this year's fire.
Yeah, they're 100% contained.
Because I'm looking at Watch Duty too, but I'm using a different browser.
Quarry fire? Is there actually a quarry at that fire?
Or around it somewhere. That's the Dillon right there. That's the one that everybody's worried about right now in Northern California. There's another one in Napa County they're worried about. But yeah, the Dillon fire right there. And on the right, you have the about for that fire. Like, last update was 2 hours ago, and it was new evacuation order.
Okay, I found the immigrant fire.
That's the immigrant.
Yeah, they had it by a different name on that other page. It's the same one.
Oh, you're on the flat fire.
Yeah, I'm looking. No, I'm ahead of you now.
Oh. Well, it happened.
Yeah, I'm talking to you on the phone and looking at it at the same time, but I'm ahead of you.
Yeah, the immigrant's right by me.
Yeah, they have another name. They have another name for it on the other app. It says immigrant fire underneath it, but it says a different name on the top.
This one they haven't updated for 8 hours, but it does have its own Facebook page now.
Hang on, I was going to save this, so 1 second. Save it to my added sites. And then I want to save this one to my added sites. Okay, got them saved.
I'm going to add the link for the Facebook page into your chat for the immigrant fire.
That's fine. All right, so I want to take a look real quick at in our Canada, because there weren't any earthquakes this morning, but that doesn't mean there won't be now. Today is the 27th, so there's been quite a few now. Okay, so taking a look at the earthquakes that have occurred in Canada today, we can see that there's been 3. There's been a 1.3, 6 kilometers north-northeast of Milton. I believe that's Ontario. There's been a 1.3. It's been a 1.3 north-northeast of La Pocatière, Queen Charlotte, and a 2.1 13 kilometers east of St. Zinnan, Queen Charlotte. If I've got that correct. QC is for Queen Charlotte, right?
I believe, I believe so, but I'm not good on the Canada stuff.
I didn't see these the other day. That was on 8-1 and 731. Those are offshore over here near Nova Scotia. There's also been some little ones over here. 810, 0.5. Richard's getting earthquakes closer to his area. Okay, you guys, be right back, Daryl. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Hey everybody, my live stream says stream test, but that's on purpose. I am not gonna put down titles anymore. I'm just gonna write whatever because I believe that it's the word earthquake being put into the title is a problem. So when I wrote stream test for my live stream the other day, it went through and processed immediately. So we'll see what happens this time. What happened to Ocala?
I'm not sure. He dropped out.
Oh. He probably thought, oh no, I'm a live stream. Same here, George. Same here. I got the icky sickies too. Hey everybody, if you missed it, we went over the fires and we went over the earthquakes for Canada. And what else did we go over? I have not gone over the earthquakes on EMSC yet, so let me check out EMSC and see what's happened for this afternoon since we did this morning already. So let's take a good look at EMSC for the day. And I will tell y'all what all has happened as far as fives. There's been a 2.3 in Northern California. That was the latest earthquake on EMSC. There was also a 2.1 San Francisco Bay Area, California. So there's been some earthquakes going on in California. But our latest 5.0 earthquakes, the last one stopped at the Carlsberg Ridge this morning with a 5.2. Since then, there's been a 5.3 Taiwan. It's 117 kilometers deep. And a 5.1 in Hindu Kush region, Afghanistan, which was 112 kilometers deep. Both of those could push to something a little bit bigger. So those are the newest earthquakes.
Hello, Moto.
No, thank you. The newest earthquakes that have occurred, the 5.1 was 6 hours and 19 minutes ago. So that was the last 5 that occurred. So what all kinds of news we got? So they're saying that there's a Jupiter-sized rogue planet entering our solar system. They're calling it a vagabond giant from the outermost regions of interstellar space. And it could be poised on the cusp of sweeping by our cosmic doorstep. Oh boy! Astronomers say yes, and they have data to prove it. Or support it. Using the Pan-STARRS Survey Telescope on Hawaii and the European Southern Observatory's very large telescope in Chile, researchers have found a giant rogue planet, possibly as massive as Jupiter. Oh boy. And guess what? It's speeding towards our solar system. It's in transient discovery made possible by a combination of wide sky monitoring and capability of high-resolution spectroscopy. Pan-STARRS first notified astronomers of the object with weak creeping light signals from near-quiet stars. The adaptive optics and spectrographs of the VLT then allowed researchers to unravel its light into a spectrum, which indicated absorption lines typical of a gas giant atmosphere. Spectroscopy, the same technique researchers apply to study the exoplanets, can identify molecules constituents such as methane, ammonia, and water vapor, and give clues to how the planet formed. You know what would be interesting is if we all of a sudden have a brand new planet in our solar system. Maybe it's been there a while. Maybe that could be what's causing the sun to be all out of whack. No, gravity. Gravity. Hmm. Wow, Germany has discovered a door to 99.9999% of the Earth's gold reserves, worth more than 2.7 trillion euros. Whoa. Okay, so how many of y'all believe in UFOs? Dun 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 dun. Do you think that maybe UFOs might be a way to get us to look here and don't look there? So, according to my own town, Fort Bragg is planning to close all American Gate for several months. That could get interesting. Holy jeez. Y'all gotta see this video. I'm gonna post it in chat. That is called Slow Down. This was crazy. Y'all take a look at that. That's crazy. Oh my goodness. That person don't even have a chance if they're going that fast. That truck was all out of whack. So, they have found a jawbone that dates back to 1.8 million years ago. I guess that does mean that the people in the Bible lived for thousands of years. Did you see that video, Broke?
No, I didn't. I just got a thing, emergency update on the immigrant fire.
I posted it in chat. That's crazy. That was a crazy accident.
Right,
He hit a speed bump.
We have campground, which is a good trail and road closures on the Willamette National Forest.
Oh no.
And we're live on the mic. Dude, don't run me over.
Wow. So they're saying a 5,500-year-old factory has been discovered in Israel. The ruins of an ancient blade factory unearthed in Israel may offer the clearest evidence yet of Canaanites, a people long described in the Bible. Archaeologists in Kiryat Gat, about 40 miles south of Tel Aviv, uncovered the first ever Canaanite workshop in the region. The factory contained long flint blades and massive stones used to shape and mold weapons with precision. Researchers also discovered hundreds of underground pits, some lined with mud bricks, that served as storage areas, dwellings, workshops, and even ritual spaces. The glimpse into their daily lives offer a tangible link between archaeological record and society described in the Old Testament. Interesting. What an interesting story. So it's a really hot there, George? Okay, you guys, I'm going to end this live stream. I don't see anybody else in here other than me and George and Nightbot and Broke Fishing. So, if you're here, jump on here, because I'm not doing
it. I got a fire update for you I can read really quick.
Okay, go ahead.
For the immigrant fire on the Willamette National Forest has issued an emergency closure order. It's all areas, roads, trails, campgrounds, and recreation sites in the closure area, as well as sites in the Impogasta Lake area, are closed. All roads forming the boundary of the closure are included in the closure. Campgrounds: Indigo Springs Campground closed. Sarganda Campground closed. Timpagana, I'm probably murdering these names. Campground and Lake Shelter closed. Tuckle Springs Trailhead closed. Middle Fork Road 2133/34 Trailhead closed. Young's Rock Trailhead closed. Timpagana Lake, you guys just said that, closed. Opal Lake closed. Trailhead for the Middle Fork Trail 3609 is closed. Forest Service Road 21 Rigdon Road is closed. Daly Ridge Road closed. 2134. 2136 Daly Creek closed. Forest Service Road 2137, 2143, 2144, 2153 Big Swamp Road closed. 2154 closed. Forest Road, Warm Springs Butte closed. For the complete list, refer to Umpqua National Forest. They have a link here. I'll go ahead and put that in, that closure, PDF closure in the, or website link in the chat.
In the chat?
They just did this like within the past 10, 15 minutes. Here, see. Let me go use tiny URL so I can actually get that in there. Explain, it's too big. Why does it? Okay, hang on. That's real quick. I have that on speed dial. URL shortener. Here it comes, guys. Give me a sec. Wrong link. Shorten. Copy. Here you go, everybody. This links you straight to that closure order. It'll say tiny URL, but that will take you straight to the Willamette National Forest closure order. So there you go. They also, oh, that's 322. That's who cares. Yep. So the latest closure is 8/27. That's today for the immigrant fire.
All right. Okay, you guys, so he has put that link into the chat room for the fires that are going on in Oregon or California?
Yes.
Oregon.
Okay. Willamette National Forest, Lane County. It's southeast of Eugene, Oregon.
Okay. Makes me worry about our subscribers that are on the East Coast. I mean, on the West Coast.
I get it.
And these fires are awful this year.
Not as bad as the year we lost our family home.
Right. Well, I think we still have a fire here in North Carolina. Let me look. Yeah, we still have one here at Fort Bragg. But it doesn't seem to be smoking anymore. But the ones that are furthest away, there's now 2 fires that are smoking over near Anson County Airport and Ingram Mountain. That's near Mount Gilead. But the one that's by Fort Bragg doesn't seem to be putting out a whole lot of smoke. So maybe they got that one maintained.
That one I would say is controlled and mostly mopped up.
Yep.
But it's on the military base, so we don't get a lot of info on it.
Can't believe there's so many fires by Charlotte, though. My daughter's in Charlotte, and there's a big fire on the outside of town. And she lives on the outskirts of town, so kind of worried about her.
Well, in that map, it'll give you a way to go in and look at that.
Yeah, I'm seeing it. But there's also a fire on the other side of Charlotte, too.
I have a very good friend down in South Carolina, not too far from here.
This one over here by Mount Gilead and the one by Mount Ingram are pretty bad, though. No idea what started those. And then there's one in Rocky Mount. Oh no.
What's this one?
With these kind of fires makes you wonder if people are actually setting these.
Tutula, is that somebody went and took a toot and they named the mountain that?
No idea.
That's the name of this one fire over there in South Carolina. Noontotla. Tutula.
Antola. Anatola. I think this afternoon is dead for the live stream. Wait a minute, where'd my camera go? My camera be missing. My shit be missing. Stuff be missing. Things be missing. I be missing. I don't think anybody's noticed. I haven't been adding any descriptions to the last few live streams at all. Maybe that's confusing YouTube. Why isn't she adding anything under in her descriptions? Well, because I don't feel like it. Why isn't she uploading videos? Because I don't feel like it. I haven't felt good lately. I got enough stress going on. So I'm not feeling like making videos.
Okay.
'Cause that's why I don't feel like it. I'll get back to it maybe in a week from now when my car is finished going through the shit that I gotta go through. And I can put my brain to thinking. Oh, 1.7. Oh, boy. The earth is a busy place. All right, you guys, I am going to end this live stream. It started out as a stream test just to see what was gonna be. Maybe we'll jump back on this evening when I am like in a better mood. Yeah, maybe. All right, you guys. Remember to tell someone you love them. Tomorrow's never promised. Make each day an adventure. George Mitchell, I hope you start feeling better. And I hope your temperature gets better. That 104 outside, be dying, especially that hot. Make sure you drink plenty of water. You guys, check the links that are being posted in the chat room. That way you can get information.
Hey,
I see it.
sign that petition.
Yeah, sign the petition, you guys. It's Broke's fault. His friends are putting together a petition to make it Broke's Fault Day. So, sign the petition for fun. Alright, you guys, I will see y'all either later this evening or tomorrow, whichever one comes first or second. Anyways, you guys, much love. And let's see if this thing will